Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Katerina from Venus Moon Emporium, and today we have order number 1112, and the question is, what do the entities around me want me to know? So let us begin. Okay, so immediately what I'm getting is that you don't have enough confidence in your abilities. You need to work on the self, kind of like self-love and affirmations, journaling, whatever it is that you need to do to get out of this kind of emotional funk that you're in, because I see that you've been quite sad, you've shed quite a few tears, and you're not really feeling up to anything. However, there is this energy around you, and this is indeed the entities around you who are saying and encouraging you to move forward, to keep going. Travel might be involved, but it's more of energetic movement that I see and feel, that they're encouraging you to kind of break out of the box, because here we have the Hierophant as well. And the Hierophant is very traditional, right? Very, very wise and very traditional. So you are a very traditional person in many ways, but the message that I'm getting is that you need to break free from the things that you have been doing. And perhaps the things that you have been doing, yes, have been very structured and in a way old-fashioned. And you may still do things the old-fashioned way, but the impetus here is to move, to try different things, because you're not really getting the clarity that you need, because emotionally you have been very I would say stunted. You've been very taken aback by certain things, and I kind of feel like I'm getting, honestly, that this is older stuff, not necessarily stuff that's going on in your life right now. This is older relationship stuff, young child, whatever happened between the ages of 6 and 10, I'm getting here. So there's something that keeps you down, or maybe, if it was someone who made you feel a certain way, you kind of revert back to that way of thinking and feeling about yourself, which is very poorly, actually. So you might want to take a look at that and try to heal those old karmic wounds. Yeah, again, so, movement, and I feel that you have something in mind that you want to do, and you need to do it. It's time to go and to do that. I feel like this is really about a job or business opportunity. Let me see here. Yeah. So this is like a full moon cycle. So 30 days we're looking at here. So either in the past 30 days something has come up for you, or within the next 30 days something is going to come up for you. So there's an element of you not wanting to let go. And I feel like, again, this is a wound. This is a very deep wound for you that you need to heal. And your guides who are around you are really encouraging you to take a look at this, because it is something that has been holding you back in your life in this lifetime. And again, it's an old childhood wounding, something that you need to let go of and you're not letting go of, okay? Let me see if I could get anything else on that when we circle back. So this is a demon who is with you, actually. He's one of the entities who's around you. So he is very much around you and supporting you. You lean on him for strength. You're very aware of him and his presence. And let me see if I could get further details about that. So he is definitely around you and encouraging you to move forward, looking through at the past childhood trauma and to do things differently, right? Because whenever we're working with these underworld deities, they're always encouraging us to look at our shadow. And that's exactly what he's doing here. He's asking you to look at these shadow aspects, because that's what shadow aspects are. They're points in time in our history that we are suffocating or pushing down because they were too painful. Oftentimes we think, oh, that was such a long time ago, that didn't bother me at all. But it does affect us. And working with underworld deities really help us, or they encourage us and push us to take a look at those shadow aspect of ourselves, because it is these shadow aspect of ourselves that, number one, is holding us back. But also, number two, that's where the gold is. You know, once you figure out whatever it is that you need to figure out here in your childhood, what hurt you, whom hurt you, you know, once you figure that out and you're able to release that and let that go, there is a resounding strength that comes through, far greater than anything you could have achieved had you not taken a look at this. So that's why this entity, this daemon, really is coming forward right now, because it's getting uncomfortable for you, but he's pushing you to get uncomfortable so that you could resolve this issue once and for all. And you're almost there, right? You're almost there. I feel like this is a struggle that you have been with for a very long time. Perhaps I think you've even tried to do therapy throughout the years, and you came to some sort of medium or resolution about it, and that's okay. But now, you know, you've done work on yourself, you've grown, and you're working with these deities, so they're asking you to dig deeper. So it's another layer, if you will. And that's what's happening here. So, whew, okay. Beautiful. So you're going to come through this. You're going to come through this, and you're going to really make peace with it. It's going to be very balanced. I feel like it's a male-female issue. So whoever this individual is who hurt you, harmed you as a child, I feel like you're going to come to that divine balance between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. This is why he is asking you to push through this. This is why he's asking you, yeah, shed the tears, get upset about it, look at it again, because you're going to tap into an aspect of your divine femininity and even your divine masculine, right? Like, because we need both. We need both in order to be balanced and whole. So they're asking you to just keep going. And there's fears associated here, which is why you haven't delved as deeply as they're asking you to. And obviously, there's always going to be fears. If it was so easy, everybody would have done it, and we will all, you know, we'll all be in a better place for it. But the majority of people, we just ignore it. We just think it didn't bother us, so we're okay. But deep down, you know, they're asking you to do this work so that you could come into a wholer aspect of yourself, and you could further grow and go down the path of individuality and your spiritual path, right? Because ultimately, that's what this is about. Yes, you're a happier person, but it's always, and you know, always in all readings, I'm always looking at the aspect of the evolution of the soul, and that's what this is doing. That's what this is asking you to do, and why you're doing it. Beautiful. You see, you're the seeker. That is so beautiful. And this is everything, you know. This is beyond the world card. This is the deep spiritual witch or mage or soul seeker, mystic. This is who you are. This is what this card represents for me. You know, you're going the full gamut, right? You're willing to take a look at the hard stuff so that you can transition and evolve your soul. evolving your soul not only helps you in this incarnation, but for every incarnation, right? And for the collective of souls as well. So that's quite beautiful. I like that. Yeah, the Strength card. This is going to be tough. This is going to be really tough for you, but you are divinely supported here. Absolutely. So, sit down with that. And if there are people that you trust, that you know that you can talk to about this, then absolutely reach out to these people. And it's not about them fixing it for you, because they can't, right? This is about a deep, deep childhood wounding, and I almost feel like it needs to be witnessed by someone, which means you need to speak about it in a safe place without any judgment, because your fears and your feelings are not necessarily rational, because you're carrying on the rationality of that 6, 7, 8-year-old child. That's what this is about. So look deeply into that, because they're providing you with strength, and you are going to come through it. Yeah. So you see, it's kind of like that support that you have here, you need it around you. You need to find that community who's going to support you and help you, because in a way, you're a little bit in stasis right now. You're a little bit in, not anything is necessarily moving forward, not necessarily moving backwards, but in order for you to achieve more of what your hopes and dreams are, you need to resolve this. Because the universe is saying, we know that you need this in order to move forward, and all of the bells and whistles are not going to show up until you deal with this. Yeah. And you're not going to be happy until you deal with this. And you're not happy right now because you haven't dealt with this. So they're not showing me specifically what the wound is. I'm just sensing, feeling it is an inner child wound. It happened when you were very young. I believe it happened with a male figure, whether that's a parent, a relative, a friend of a friend, a teacher, perhaps. You need to take a look at that and really dig deep, because you say, oh, I don't think so, I don't remember, but you will. There is something here, and it's holding you back in your life. So really take a look at that. Let me just see what's on the bottom here. Okay, yeah. So I think in the next 2 weeks, right, you're going to get some really deep revelations as to what this is about, but almost I feel like deeper revelations as to where the pain is, where you hold that pain, and how you really feel about it. And within the month, you're going to be able to transition out of this. So that's what the only guy that came forward was this one. Okay, and he's a daemon. And let me see if I could get further detail about him. So that is definitely who's around you and who is helping you through this. Let me just see if I could get any information as to who he is. So this is the spirit of Cernunnos for me. I don't know if you work with Cernunnos, but that's one of the energies that's coming up for me. Because it's not a feminine energy, it's that masculine energy. And with the King of Cups, I feel like this translates to more into a Cernunnos energy. So, these are aspects of, many people say, of Lucifer, and because Lucifer has many, many faces, many aspects. So I would look into the folklore and traditions of Cernunnos. Okay, so I get it. So look into Cernunnos, and look into simple rituals that you could do honoring Cernunnos, because really with the winter and the outdoors changing so much from autumn to winter, we honor Carnunos, and not just welcoming the sun, but he's so much a part of the earth and grounded earth energy and forests and all of that. So certainly walking in the forest is going to help you because his energy is definitely going to be there. But look at very simple spells or candle rituals that you could do to honor him. Burn his incense, and look online and even download a picture of him, and keep that with you. I feel like you're going to be journaling a lot. You're going to get that insight as you're walking in forest or some sort of a trail I see you on. So like I said, it's going to hit you differently than what you're anticipating or expecting, because you thought that this was an issue that you didn't have to look at again. But they're asking you to go deeper for a reason, and Cernunnos is the one who is with you. So I hope that helps. And yeah, I kind of feel like that's everything that's opening up for you today. Okay, thank you, and we'll see you soon.